Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? My name is Mark Fabric. This is Late Nights with Mark. How y'all doing? I've been doing pretty good. It's been a while since we talked, but shit's been going down. And I went to Hard Summer, day 2, this weekend, so I'm gonna give the people what they want. This is a review of Hard Summer 2014, day 2. A stupendous and spectacular event. Whittier Narrows Rec Center was a very nice site. It was a lovely outdoor field. It felt like Southern California. The trees were beautiful. The setting was beautiful. I would say most especially during Dylan Francis's sunset set. But only complaint about it was that it was kind of a bitch getting out there in South El Monte from here in the 818, and I don't know how it would have been for people from downtown, but still seemed like it was kind of a bitch, but whatever. All that aside, here's my review of Hard Summer 2014, because I only get 10 minutes, and as the DJs show you, time is of the essence. They were really strict on set times there. Cheers, motherfuckers. It's 1 in the morning, so don't give me shit for drinking. But anyways, I went pretty much all mainstream, as Rod said at the beginning of the night and the end of the night, and that's pretty much how that went there. We started out with A-Trak, which was at 4:30, which shows you how much of a bitch it was to get out there, that we didn't even get there till 4:30. Would have loved to have seen Rudimental at like 3, or shit anyone before then, but A-Trak was a great way to start the day. Obviously just a great positive vibe party DJ. Love the hip-hop influence that he brings to the whole scene, and he brought one of the jams of the weekend, Energy Duck Sauce. Between you and me, it's a body shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing, that'd be terrible right there, but that's a great song. Check it out. Duck Sauce and Skrillex, Energy, just a great vibe, great beat. Love that song. That was one of the songs that kind of set the tone for the weekend. I love just everything. All the energy A-Trak brings is great, and just set a great tone to start the weekend. Some people stayed over at the main stage for too many DJs. I went over to the harder stage, which was the second stage, to go see Clockwork. Clockwork was sick. At first, I was a little bit worried about the start, but then he went hardcore, and he threw down like some trap, some just really nice jams. So Clockwork was solid, good solid set. Went back over to the main stage for what happened after Clockwork. Oh, then it was time for Dylan Francis. That's pretty much when the turn-up began, I would say, at the weekend, for lack of a better word. But yeah, Dylan Francis was great. He just brings great energy to his set. I think he's one of those guys, just does a great job of interacting with the crowd. He played some great songs, and he also got going one of the other jams of the weekend, which was Tremor by Martin Garrix, with just his, in only the way that Dylan Francis could, getting everyone to sing along. Ba 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 ba. You had to have been there to have really fully appreciated it, but that was pretty much how that song went down. And obviously on Get Low, it was great. He had the whole crowd get low and then all jump up together at the same time. So that was also just a really, really great moment. And what I really, really liked about Dylan Francis's set was that, just like I said, it was at sunset. The sun was kind of just like creeping through the trees as it was setting all around the main stage, and just you could feel it like, hey, this is California. This is Hard Summer. This is LA's festival, so that was really, really great. I was repping in my Dodger hat. Saw some Dodger hats, but not as many as I would have liked to have seen. I would have said the most popular thing this weekend was the Indian headdresses. Native American headdresses. Those are probably the most popular things there. Anyways, after Dylan Francis, it was time to go on over to the side stage, the harder stage for Martin Garrix, which was just the absolute epitome of the night. Oh my goodness, Martin Garrix was out of this world. I mean, I'm sorry, no apologies. The dude's sound is just kind of right in my wheelhouse with the heavy beats and, spacey beats too. Just everything he does, just, I love all the songs. So that was just an epic set. He threw it down so hard. The dancing experience was just like visceral. I wouldn't call it dancing. It probably looked like I was having a seizure. But between, Tremor, ba 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 ba, the other songs he incorporated like Energy and Reload, his own stuff, Error 404, Wizard, which is also a great song. And then, of course, when it all culminated with Animals, which he threw down so hard. So hard. It was amazing. But yeah, everyone was just dancing, having a good time, and it was just one of those sets where everyone left and they were just going, wow, mind blown. That was crazy right there. But, gosh, this real quick. Still going. Everything's going. I did good. But yeah, Martin Garrix was absolutely insane, and he came out at the beginning and said, he says, okay, guys, I know you're all a little bit tired, but stick with me. It's going to be worth it. And it definitely was worth it. Martin Garrix was awesome. But what also helped for us with Martin Garrix was that we were pretty much right in the middle, and we got right up next to the production booth. Or I don't know if it was the production booth, but kind of like the VIP area, straight in the center. So we had just an amazing spot for Martin Garrix. For A-Trak, we were in the beer garden. Clockwork was crowded as fuck over there for Clockwork. I was really surprised at how crowded he was. I mean, he put on a great show, of course. He's a great DJ, and I really like what he does, too. It's just great kind of, like, party big club sound, and like I said, I'm glad he brought those little, like, trap hip-hop elements to the show, which was necessary for a Southern California show, because that's what we do here in Southern California. But without a doubt, the set we got the best seats in the house for was Martin Garrix. So after that, we made our way on over to the main stage for Tiesto. He was awesome. He was really cool. It was kind of what I expected. He is kind of mainstream at this point in time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed the light show. We got the flame tower. We had the red lights all across. We got a little bit of a fireworks show, so Tiesto was great. I really enjoyed it, and everyone in the crowd who was there was watching him was really enjoying him too. And I think that's one of the cool things about these music festivals and stuff like that is just the people you meet, everyone just being really cool, I remember going over to Clockwork and this guy like, bro, you need to go to Ultra, dude. It's the greatest thing ever. Bro, you have to. Martin Garrix, just everyone just dancing and losing it and going berserk. It was just such a positive crowd and everything. And same at Tiesto, everyone was just really happy, in a good mood, and everything was just great. It was great all around, and had a really, really good time at Hard. There were some other little logistical things that went a little bit awry at the end of the day. Everything all worked out. It's kind of one of those things you live and you learn. But yeah, absolutely loved Hard. Martin Garrix, Dylan Francis, those two guys were absolutely awesome. Biggest regret, I didn't get a chance to check out the tents and maybe check out some of the more experimental and trippier music. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do that next year. And I missed DJ Mustard. That would have been great to just turn up with like a whole hip-hop set with DJ Mustard there. So a little sorry I didn't get to do that, but that's kind of what these festivals bring. You need to make tough decisions sometimes. That was another thing I'm going to throw out with Dylan Francis. I'm going to throw in there my little mini Coachella review. I think I kind of underrated Dylan Francis a little bit at Coachella because we saw him in the tent, and Fatboy Slim followed him, and Fatboy Slim was epic. He threw it down so hard. There were so many cool effects like the snow when he did Frank Sinatra, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. And the astronaut float came over and joined people in the tent, so that was just absolutely insane. And